Alright guys, I think I've been a little too nice when talking about The Mandalorian Season 3. You know, the first 3 episodes weren't the best, but I was optimistic. I had high hopes that these boys could bring us some quality Star Wars content, but my patience is running thin. In fact, I think I'm done. I'm done being optimistic. I'm calling it right now, this season isn't good. Even if the last 4 episodes are Oscar worthy, this season is still bad. Because what is actually the point of this show? What is the game plan, John? I cannot even try to predict where this show is heading, and that's not a compliment. I don't care about this show enough to try and guess what happens next. The only thing this show barely alludes to is the creation of Snoke, but that's not enough. Snoke is cool, but I can't be the only one who doesn't really care about him. He had less than 20 minutes of screen time, then got murked. You're building up to the creation of a character I don't give a shit about right now. The show is called The Mandalorian, not The Snoke. Make me care about The Mandalorian again. In fact, make me care about literally anyone in this show. I have no attachment to any of these people. You think just because Grogu is cute and Mando is hot, we're gonna love this season? We liked Mando and Grogu when they actually had meaningful interactions and character arcs. What are they doing now? What are their goals? Just to chill out? It's episode 4, and I don't know what Din wants to do. This man is just living his best life, back with the homies, no conflict at all. This isn't how you write a story. It feels like the show ended in season 2, but the cameraman just stuck around filming Din just going about his days. The only 2 interesting scenes in this episode are when Bo-Katan is eating and when she tells the armorer about the mythosaur. Considering Bo is the only character this season with a glimmer of personality, it makes sense why her scenes are the best. Watching her interact with the Creed is interesting because she's always seen them as some radical cult, and it's cool to see her come around to their way of life. I did not expect her to talk about the mythosaur, so that was neat, although it would have been cool if we got any interaction out of the armorer. Look, I like when things are ambiguous and some dialogue is left to interpretation, but this gives us absolutely nothing.
But it was real. This is the way.
What is the way, man? Did you even hear what she just said? Do you not understand how important this is? Alright, with only 2 good things out of the way, let's dive deeper into the parts of this episode that were not it. First off, is it just me, or do the Mandalorians not feel like the most fierce warriors in the galaxy? Maybe it's the choreography here, or the way this scene is shot, but this just looks like a bunch of dudes loosely fighting. Anyway, a more important question is why the hell are you still stationed on this godforsaken planet? I was in sheer disbelief when I saw this. I was actually laughing at how hysterically ridiculous this is. I mean, I thought Tatooine was bad, but first we got the Turtle Gator, and now we gotta deal with pterodactyls too?
It always gets away.
What? How many times has this happened? How many children need to die before you leave this hellhole? But alright, whatever. Let's just cut to Order 66 for absolutely no reason at all. Look man, I love slaughtering younglings as much as the next guy, but you can't just throw an Order 66 flashback in an episode and expect us all to stand up cheering. This has already been done before in Obi-Wan. Okay, yeah, it's cool to see Ahmed Best make a return to Star Wars. It's actually super inspiring considering what this man has gone through. But this whole scene does absolutely nothing for the plot. It's such a blatant display of fan service that it's almost embarrassing. We already know Grogu survived Order 66. This isn't anything new. It's not like there's any new information being given to us here. Even if Ahmed's character somehow also survived Order 66, I don't think I would want him to appear in this show as another mainline character. I don't know who this guy is. Why should I care that he knew Grogu? If he is a mainline character for the rest of the show, why are you introducing him halfway through the season? Yeah, the scene looks pretty damn cool, but I just don't quite understand the logic behind it. Let's get back to the Mandalorians though. Saving this foundling is honestly such a waste of potential, and I'll explain that in a sec, but firstly, the fact that this kid isn't dead yet is just blatant Disney plot armor. Secondly, I cannot fully express in words how bored I was watching this shit. I just couldn't give a single fuck about any of this, because I already know what's going to happen. They're going to save him. At no point am I on the edge of my seat during these scenes. The wasted potential comes from Paz Vizsla and Din. They clearly got beef, and it would have been nice to see their conflict turn into something more. Like maybe they fight again and Paz Vizsla actually beats Din and takes the Darksaber, making a claim as leader of the Mandalorian. This then causes Bo to feel threatened, so she tries to become leader by taming the mythosaur to battle Paz. There, John, I just wrote the show for you. Alright, maybe that's not the best writing, but at least the characters would be doing something. Just make them do something meaningful, please. But no, Paz and Din are cool now, and the only development we get for Paz is that he's a cool dad. As if we didn't already have a cool dad in this show already. And yeah, that's it. That's the whole episode. A full 26 minutes of nothing. You know what I think the biggest problem with this season is? Things just happen with no reasoning behind it. Like since episode 1, it's like Mando needs to be redeemed, and then he meets Bo, and then Bo sees a mythosaur, and then an Imperial scientist is betrayed, and then Grogu learns how to fight. None of these moments are caused by one another. They all just feel like separate, unrelated events that are just boring to watch. It's honestly disappointing, because John and Dave have proven to be good filmmakers, but what, did they just run out of steam now? I know there's rumors with Kathleen Kennedy being invasive, but is that really the problem? I don't know, man. It just makes me really sad. Maybe the next episodes will be good, but with the season already half over, I'm not expecting anything anymore. It's gonna take a miracle to reel me back in, because at this point, I've lost my appetite. Anyway, be sure to subscribe to see my reviews for the rest of the season, and thank you very much for watching this video. I'll catch you next time.